The solar plexus is the next chakra. This is our personal power. It comes from this chakra. It is the center of our I-ness, who I am. It develops from the age of 14 to 21, where we've slightly matured more. We've developed our foundation. We've established who we are in society. And now we're knowing who we are as an individual. When this chakra is working, we're very confident, we're very strong, we project ourselves very well. When this chakra is not working so well, our self-worth and self-esteem can be very low. We can be underconfident and become introverted. This is a center that is of our gut feelings. Now, gut feelings are very important. However, if the gut is inflamed, we might have issues trusting the gut because there's slight anger there. We most definitely want to take this inflammation down and really tune into our gut. Another reason this chakra can have issues is if we have a lot of gut instincts and we're not listening to them. It breaks a part of our soul every single time, and that soul connection is in the solar plexus. So we want to take down the inflammation and learn to listen to ourselves. The heart center. So this is the fourth chakra on the 7 chakra system, which means it's the center from the lower and the higher. The lower are the physical chakras dealing with the physicalities of these worlds, and then the upper chakras are connecting to higher source. The heart center is the engagement between the two. It is our love and our compassion for ourselves, for all around us, our family, our community, how we express ourselves through love or a lack of love thereof. This is a center that you may often hear people say is closed, or in yoga you may hear of techniques of heart opening. And it's true to say, regardless of where you are in this world, the world is tough. And it can really close down this heart center where we feel that the world has no love, therefore we don't express it. And what we want to do, and it takes huge strength, it's easy to close the heart, it's very, very challenging to open it, is to be brave enough to open the heart, to give love and to receive love. When it is a very, very sensitive chakra, it is wanting to love, to express freely. And it's very common for it to be shut down from society and from systems which are not of love. Yet the power is here. The power to change ourselves, the power to change how we see and feel and think about the world is in this heart chakra. Because the more love and compassion we can give to ourselves, the more forgiveness and generosity we can give to ourselves, then this just goes out into the world and comes back to you in the form of compassion and love. And yes, situations in life may have caused this area to close again and again and again, and to be so closed there's nothing getting in because it's just so painful. And therefore we want to be so gentle with ourselves and to acknowledge these pains. And you don't have to forgive anyone either. That in itself is not essential. It's to love yourself. And then you won't need to forgive anyone else because you'll be so happy with your own lot. And it does take compassion with yourself, and that's step by step. And maybe it starts with self-care. Maybe it just starts with taking a little bit more care of yourself. And slowly, slowly, you'll feel the doors of the heart opening once again. The throat center. This is the center of our communication. It's how we express ourselves through song, through dance, through verbal, through written communication. So anything you write in an email or a text or on your TikTok or or responses on Twitter, it's all coming through here. If you're being very positive with your projections, this will flow lovely. If you're being very negative, probably it's going to feel quite gloopy in there. The thyroid gland is here at the front of the neck, and the parathyroid is here behind. They're super important in the hormone system. The thing about chakras is if they energetically go out of balance, they tend to take the nearest endocrine gland out with them. So that means if the energy of the chakra isn't right, then you'll find that the energy of the thyroid isn't right either. It's a very common issue to have this one out, and you find it way more in women than in men. And there's a particular body type also. The more leaner and smaller, the more prone they are to thyroid, but that is not inclusive or exclusive either. It can be all across the board for a whole variety of reasons. Some of those reasons include feeling like you cannot express yourself freely. At some point in your life, if you've been told to shut up, to stop talking, to be quiet, to dampen yourself down, to fit in, that probably covers everyone right there. This is a problem with this chakra. So there's different generations. My parents' age would have had this even more blocked up because they were more told to be quiet. They weren't allowed to engage the same way as, say, I was growing up. Now the newer generation are being blocked completely because they're being handed these tablets and smart devices and are not expressing at all. And their creativity, which is connected to the solar plexus, but it's also expressed through the throat. So there's no creativity expression at all. So this can't dance. All our chakras need to move and dance. So there's no dance here. Singing can help a lot. Moving the energy, writing poetry or writing at all, free expression in that sense. However, beware of the internet expression because it brings out the most negative in people, and it's very easy to complain regularly every day and find 4 hours of your day is moaning, complaining, and this is just so harmful on our thyroid. This is not a positive expression because we are creators, or we are co-creators. Life doesn't happen to us. Life is happening for us, and we're partaking in the production of our life. So if we want positive things and we want energy in our life, we must project that forward. Speaking in a positive way will really, really engage this chakra. Be so mindful of your thoughts, because these are expressions also, and the thoughts catch onto those photons and go out into the cosmos, become creations. So our thoughts and our speech matter. The words you use matter. If you're saying all the time, I'm so tired, I'm so tired, I'm so tired, which you probably are, but you're reinforcing that, and the universe is giving you more tired. So I'm not where I want to be. It is true, but identify where you want to be and focus on that. Although you're not there yet, you're to go beyond where you are and project yourself to where you want to be. And then use words in your vocabulary that are more life affirming, that are more energy affirming. So you can take the reins of this runaway horse and pull it back into balance.